Hi, this is Jack from Alpha Charts with a stocks to watch video. Today is November 21st, 2021. Before we get started, this video is for educational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security. Now, you may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. All right, let's start with the Qs real quick. Just do a quick overview. Close at all-time closing highs. Under the surface, we are seeing some deterioration in breadth, as you can see, compared to the E's, QQQE, which is equal weight Qs. You see this is the choppiness that probably most of us have felt this week. So again, it's a little breadth deterioration, but the index is at all-time highs, and really under the surface, things aren't terrible yet. That could change, Monday, of course, but under the surface, not so bad yet. If you like these videos, like and subscribe to my channel, and also find me on Twitter at AlphaCharts365. I post my state of the market on Saturdays, and I kind of go over a lot of intramarket analysis and how I come to my determination that things are, maybe in the gray area right now, but not terrible. Again, if further deterioration, that would change my mind potentially. Also, holiday shortened week coming up, so be aware of that, with Thanksgiving being on Thursday, and I believe only half a day on Friday, and chances are traders will be leaving early on Wednesday or sooner, or maybe take the whole week off. So this could be a weird week. Also, OPEX last week, holiday shortened week this week. So I guess don't be too concerned with it, with the markets this week if it's a little whippy or whatever. All right, let's get going. I'm gonna go pretty quick on this one. I have 24 names, 9 actionable, 5 soon, 5 patients, and I added one more little list, which I think maybe are the true market leaders right now. And so I'll put those at the end also. Okay. So first one, Plug Power, really strong looking name. Looking over here, just kind of consolidating sideways, looks beautiful, held up great in the market, nice accumulation. ZI, again, this one has been really hard to trade back in here, but is getting better over here. And look at this volume that's come in. So that's something to definitely take notice of. Looks really good. That's ZI, DDOG, Datadog. Had the big gap up here, and now has gone literally sideways since then, consolidating these gains. Again, I think that it's just like the moving averages catch up, and it looks pretty good. SNOW, again, nice big run over here. You may need a little bit of a pullback. You do have earnings coming up early in December, so just be aware of that. But it's a strong name, holding up really, really well. Pullbacks have been mild, which means it's, in my opinion, it's being supported by the market. Hasn't even, really closed significantly below the 9 or 10-day EMA, for a long time. So since October. That's SNOW. LTHM, lithium names are looking pretty good. Had a big run up. There's your pullback, right? This is what you want to see, and this is the area. If you want to get involved in a lithium name, this is the area where we can manage risk. It's a beautiful thing right there. LTHM, CHPT, more EV. And again, if you think about it, we have Plug, we have LTHM. This is Charge Point. Again, another EV play here. You want to manage risk right here. This is where we can manage risk against. Again, it is in a nice uptrend, and it looks like it wants to break out of this bottoming action, right? When you look left, again, there may be some overhead supply, but it can run, right? I mean, if it gets to 35, that's a pretty good gain right there. And we're seeing some nice accumulation recently. On the same note, BLNK, right? Another, EV type play. It broke the downtrend line, jumped up, huge volume coming in. So to me, this one even looks even better than CHPT, just because of the amount of volume coming in after earnings. Yeah, that's nice to see. Next up is PRCH. Big run, kind of exhaustion right here, maybe on earnings. Came back. I'd watch this one a little bit more, make sure it can hold this area. You don't want to see it come in too much further. This is literally the area that I'd want to see it retest, right? So you want risk reward. There you go. There's risk reward. Again, good accumulation right there. If it breaks below, 2350-ish, I'd be out, ATEN, another gigantic gap. I have UAPs from this bar and this bar, and now it's kind of pinching between here. I don't like that it couldn't go here. That makes me a little nervous, right? So let's watch this one and see which way it could close above. If it closes above this VWAP, it's a long. If it closes below it, I wouldn't touch it, but again, it's in the pinch right now, so it looks pretty good. All right, Zooms, MTTR, big shakeout right here, right? Man, what a disgusting bar right that was. But it came right back and is moving, got all-time highs, pulling back a little bit. Overall, looks pretty good. Great volume coming in over here. DOCN, just a strong uptrend. I mean, what can you say about this name? Again, volume continues to come in, accumulation, it's holding all of its moving averages. Now it's just moving sideways, kind of tight in the last 3 days. Looks great. That's DOCN. LAC, another lithium play, right? Just strong name. I've mentioned this one before. I talked about the cup and handle it was potentially breaking out of, and it did, moving higher. Looks fantastic. It's LAC. GOOS, a retail name. Yeah, gigantic gap up. I guess inflation is here. Prices will be going up, and it'll make everything look better, right? Everything starts with sales. So anyway, looks really strong, maybe a little bit extended, maybe a little bit more time. So this one's soon. TTD, same thing, very similar space as Z-scaler from what I understand. Again, a strong move up from earnings. Now it may need to come back and retest. It may not get all the way back, but I think as long as it holds 100 or maybe gets close to this 100 level, that may be a place to manage risk. Again, extended still, so it's a soon. All right, a few of these are still on my patience list. New relic, again, gigantic gap up, right? 38%. And now it's consolidating on lower volume, which is nice to see. It's under the VWAP from the gap, so that makes me a little bit more cautious. And this is just patience. Let's watch the name, see what's going on with it. Sale point. That's the wrong sale. I guess there's a foreign sale. There we go. This one right here. Same thing. Big gap up, giant, 20%. But now the VWAP is from the gap. Prices below it. It is on lower volume coming back in. So I'm just watching this one. Let's see what happens as the moving averages start to catch up, and then we can see. So just patience on this one. On semiconductors, there's your now look how much how this looks different, right? So much stronger of a chart right here. So now any retest of $60 and that's right into the moving averages, right into the VWAP, that'd be great. So I'd be watching for something like that. Would love to see it. Semis have remained really strong even among the choppiness. So that's a really nice looking chart right there. IONQ. This one does quantum computing, and honestly, been watching this one for a while, and I probably should have bought it when it was in here. I didn't. Great volume coming in, accumulation overall in general. Again, a little bit extended, so this one needs a little bit more, just a little patience just to see what's going to happen here. I may have to come back and retest. It's had some big moves. So, went from basically $10 to $30 in a month, right? So that's a pretty big move. One you got to watch, but don't know if this is the right time. RMBS, I believe they do RAM memory, but I could be wrong. Anyway, huge volume coming in here. This must be, something's changed. It could just be inflation. Again, this is like the area that I would like watch, right? Big strong volume though right there. That's beautiful. If it could come back and retest or move sideways or something like that, I can manage risk against this $25 area. Looks pretty good. All right, so there was a bunch of names. That was 19 names. I have 5 more I'm going to add on here at the end that I consider maybe true market leaders. And some of the ones that we've already talked about is also, I think, true market leaders, but aren't as mature, I guess. I think Unity Software, right? One of the themes I'm seeing here is metaverse, right? And you're gonna see this a lot. I think metaverse right now is one of the hot plays, and Unity is at the forefront of that. Cryptocurrency, I think Coinbase, I think this is a true market leader in the making. It's not a perfect, I mean, I wouldn't say it's not a perfect setup, but it's kind of, if you look at the weekly here, I mean, it's just really consolidating now within a range. I think as long as it stays above like 319-ish, it's good. This is, again, longer ideas, maybe, because it can be a little bit more volatile. Roblox, RBLX, again, metaverse style name, super, super strong. It's funny, I bought a starter position just because I wanted to watch it somewhere in here. I don't even know. Just, again, a smattering of shares, not too many. And I should have bought a ton because it's just rocketed up. It's been really, really good and really, really strong, way extended. But metaverse is the thing. In solar, ENPH has been just an absolute beast. If you want to get into a solar name, this is the one to consider. I think it's the leader in solar. And then again, going back to like a crypto-ish type play, I think Silvergate Capital, they're one of the few big banks, or I don't want to say big banks, but one of the banks for crypto. Looks super strong, has been super strong, looks like it wants higher. I think this is definitely a market leader. We talked about MTTR. They make, I believe, cameras and stuff like that for not only real estate, but they're using to create metaverse worlds, from what I understand. I could be wrong. You saw EV names on here and EV related stuff, ChargePoint. You saw Blink. You saw LTHM, lithium batteries, LAC. Those were that's another theme, right? So these are themes, right? You have EVs, you have crypto, you have metaverse, you have some software in there like advertising, like Z and TTD, and you're seeing a little bit of and semiconductors are strong, and then you're seeing a little bit of retail really starting to sneak in there also. So those are the themes going forward, right? If you want to be in not get chopped up, be in what is the momentum and what people are buying, right? And I think that is where we're at right now. All right, so I'm not even gonna do a recap this week. I guess it was a shitty week, and it was chopped up and all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna just go forward here. I think these are ones, but know the environment we're in, right? This is gonna be a holiday shortened week. This is gonna be a week where maybe trading volume could be lighter and it could be a little more whippy and so on and so forth. So get these watch lists tight. I'm going to go ahead and probably make a focus list out of this. Many of these names look great. I got to get into EV charging names. I'm not in any right now. So again, make your watch list tight, get ready. Hopefully we get this year-end rally that everyone keeps talking about that may come after Thanksgiving. So we're looking forward to that, hopefully into the end of the year, and then we'll reevaluate, right? So good luck this week. Take care. Again, if you like these videos, like and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. It helps me out. It's really a big deal for me. So thank you if you will do that. And follow me on Twitter at AlphaCharge365. I post all kinds of charts, videos, watch lists, all kinds of stuff throughout the week. So check me out there. And I hope you all have a great day. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.